Well, Agatha Christie couldn't even write the script of what's gone on today. But we need to take it back to last year, right? We proved who my rapist is after denials by the police in Nottingham via my liaison officer then. We proved it was a pack of lies that he didn't exist, as according to the council, and we're still proving it today. He was brought in for question with my alleged rapist, but it goes beyond that. For the past few months, right, we've gone through hell and back with what's actually been going on. 5 months ago, I was told by my liaison officer at Operation Daybreak that she just had a couple of loose ends to tie up because there were 2 Mr. Smiths, and she had to decide which one. Well, there's only ever been one, and that's the one that's been identified by the Crime Commissioner here in Nottingham, Paddy Tipping, the one that he describes as being the boss, the Regional Director of Social Services. So there is only one, so there's no ifs, buts or maybes about it. My liaison officer told me that she just had to tie those loose ends. Once they were done, my papers would be signed off and they go to the CPS. 4 months ago she phoned me to say that my case papers were ready to go. I've been stuck for 4 months, right? Been to hell and back with post-traumatic stress disorder, like PTSD meltdowns, like recurring nightmares, and daytime flashbacks that I don't talk about because it's something that I live with as a consequence of what happened to me as a kid. But today I'm looking back at recent events, because after we found out from the CPS that my case hasn't gone to the CPS, the CSA Action Group here in Nottingham, led by David Hollis, actually got hold of the liaison service at the CPS to ascertain they haven't got my papers. What a surprise, eh, Chris Eyre? Hey, you're the paedophile protecting scum, right, that's hiding rapists, paedophiles, maybe even murderers. Well, we've took it to the Crime Commissioner, and we have a catalogue of catastrophes around my case alone. But we didn't just take my case to the Crime Commissioner, we took the broader picture of everything, right? Failures that go back decades, right? But in recent times, my 2003 case that's still under investigation by the IPCC, untold complaints of crimes committed against me by Nottinghamshire Police, untold failures by Operation Daybreak, all the way through, that they don't want to listen to. You can't even get past the gatekeeper, right? The gatekeeper that I did try to get through to was Superintendent Ellen Chamberlain. Well, but you can't get beyond the police officer. When we lodged complaints, all we got was a chief superintendent that only wanted to deal with one issue. It's not about one issue, it's about a catalogue of shit that shouldn't be happening. And the shit really hit the fan for me today. I've been told that, one, I must have misunderstood when I've got a recording of the conversation from my liaison officer telling me that my case papers were due to be signed off. So I'm even more angry that I misunderstand. No, it's them misunderstand, right? The paedophile protecting scum that's led by Chris Eyre. Today I'm told that my case hasn't gone to the Crown Prosecution Service. The papers aren't even ready. Well, my question is, well, who the f*** are they protecting? Because, like, 5 months ago, loose ends. 4 months ago, waiting for it to be signed off. 4 months elapse, and the CPS tell us nothing, right? We go to the Crime Commissioner, right? Lo and behold, we get a response, but a liaison officer, according to a recent HMIC, which is the Manchester's Inspectorate of Constabulary, they recommended the failing Nottingham Police need to uphold their codes of practice that mean that they liaise at a minimum of 28-day intervals. I have had one liaison call from my liaison officer since January of this year when that implementation was put in place. that tells you a story about like what they're up to. Right, they ain't up to jack. All they're up to is protecting paedophiles and those that protect them. Those that protect them are the selected leader of the City Council, the Chief Executive of Nottingham City Council, the Corporate Director of Nottingham City Council Social Services. They're all in it together in a thing called a strategic partnership. It's corruption beyond belief. And who's the ones that are at the stick? The survivors. I'm a survivor because I'm not a victim anymore. I'll fight on, but where I go to right now, right, I'm not even going to talk about because I'd probably get arrested. But at the end of the day, I have one thing to look forward to, the end of the week, and hopefully we'll be hearing from the Goddard inquiry, and then let the fan. You, Chris, there.
Debt Free TV, in association with GetOutOfDebtFree.org.